Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Live from the largest sports team on local television, this is Friday Football Focus.
Hi, this is Lorenzo Booker, former NFL veteran, Florida State Seminole and St. Bonaventure Seraph. Friday Football Focus starts right now.
Yeah, it does. Action-packed Friday Football Focus. I am Mike KLAN. All right, we're not going to make you wait for it. Let's get right to the showdown in the 805. Bishop Diego at St. Bonaventure. Both were undefeated. Both have been dominating so far. Friday Football Focus reporter Blake Devine has our highlights from Ventura.
Mike, we've got ourselves a good one here tonight. A clash of the Titans, as it was called on social media earlier this week. Bishop Diego coming in at number 21 on the latest LA Times poll rankings, while St. Bonaventure is ranked number 23. Let's get over to the action on the field.
To receive the opening kickoff.
Big crowd on hand at Ventura College. We'll start things off late in the first quarter. Coran Gasset takes the carry and punches it in for a touchdown. Bishop goes up 6-0 after a missed PAT. But Bonnie would bounce back with a score of their own. Leading 7-6 in the second, Manny Rosales' pass slips off his receiver's fingers and into the arms of Cardinals corner Brian Trijo, who turns on the Jets for a pick six. Cardinals head into halftime with a 14-7 advantage. But defense was the name of the game tonight for the Seraphs. Here in the third, Michael Luckhurst's pass is picked off by Daniel Hernandez. Back in business on offense, St. Bonnie was led by star tailback DeLon Thompson, who displays his strength and physicality here while bruising through Bishop's defenders. Not much later, same drive, Thompson takes the carry and he's off to the races, pushing past the pylon for a 26-yard score. Seraphs tied the game at 14 apiece. Midway through the fourth quarter, Bishop attempting to take the lead with a 50-yard field goal, but the kick is blocked and taken all the way back by Jared Barlow. Seraphs defeat the Cardinals 21-14. A big win for St. Bonnie, who improves to 6-0 on the season. Bishop falls to 5-1 on the year. Both teams have their bye week next week in Ventura. For Friday Football Focus, I'm Blake Devine. Mike, back to you.
Well, it certainly lived up to the hype. Thanks a lot, Blake, for all those highlights. Well, what a Channel League opener this week as Santa Barbara played at Lompoc. Dons brought in a 4-game win streak while Lompoc was going the other way with 2 straight close losses. Dons played a tremendous first quarter. Sophomore quarterback Abel Renteria had a monster game. Early touchdown pass to fellow sophomore Winston Bartley. Next, Don's offensive series, those two connect again. Winston takes the bubble screen and he races 47 yards past a struggling Braves defense this year. SB up 14-0 mid-first quarter. Dons would get the ball right back on an interception by Makai Trimble. And just like that, Santa Barbara is back in the end zone. Renteria over the middle to a diving Trent Williams. Flat out, what a grab. Dons looking like they're going to blow out Lompoc up 21-0, but the Braves respond. Kevin Ross and Nelson Maldonado had a great game for the Braves. PAT missed 21-6 after one quarter. San Diego State commit star running back Sheldon Canley Jr. dashing 20 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion good, and the Braves were down 24-14 at the half. Early fourth quarter, the Braves finally catch the Dons on a gutsy trick play. 4th and 7 from the 11, and DeVille Dickerson on the reverse throws it to Maldonado, his 3rd TD catch of the game, 31 all. But Renteria carried the load for Santa Barbara. After 3 first-half touchdown passes, he comes right back with 3 second-half rushing TDs, 2 in the fourth quarter. Ain't no party like a Dons party. Santa Barbara outlasts Lompoc 44-38. It's a high five for the Dons. They make it 5 straight wins. They're going to host Pacifica next Friday for homecoming. Now to the Mountain League opener for both Paso Robles and St. Joseph. The Rooster was at St. Joe's for a 3rd straight week, and he joins us with the action.
Hey, Mike, you know, St. Joseph's only victories so far this year have come at home, and they've been at games that I've attended. So if this keeps up, I'm going to have to get my mail forwarded here. Tonight, the Knights welcome in Paso Robles as we kick off Mountain League play. Let's get to the action. Last time these two teams squared off back in March, St. Joe won that one 44-0 in the rain. Paso looking to return the favor tonight. Second quarter, 7-6 Bearcats. Caden Cuccia, though, bringing the Knights back right here, finding Carter Vargas on a 21-yard strike. He gets into the end zone faster than Windows 10. And after the 2-point conversion, St. Joe would lead it at the half 14-7. Tui Au Au is your homecoming queen. The homecoming king will be named tomorrow night. Third quarter, opening drive for the Bearcats. Trevon Bridewell calling his own number and falling into the end zone. Game tied at 14. A little later in the third quarter, they give it to Leo Kemp, and he pounds his way into the end zone. Make it 20-14 after the missed PAT. Paso in control, but now on 4th and 6 with 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Darian Mensah hooking up here with Chris Miller, Venmoing that to him into the end zone, and the Knights retake the lead now 21-20. The game was in Santa Maria, but all of a sudden the game was in London. Look at the fog rolling in. Bridewell handing it off here to Jake Morones as he finds his way into the end zone, and Paso Robles retakes the lead now 26-21. These Bearcats have 9 lives. 4th and goal now, St. Joe, last chance. Cuccia dropping back, floats one in the back of the end zone. The ball gets tipped, and the Bearcats come down with it as Paso Robles holds on to win a thriller, 26-21 in Santa Maria. Kevin Roos for Friday Football Focus. Mike, back to you.
Good highlights and great humor as always, Rooster. Well, staying in the Mountain League, NIPOMO brought their undefeated record into Rigetti. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley has our highlights.
Mike, it's been a dream season so far for NIPOMO, undefeated at 5-0, best start in program history, and they're actually in first place in the Mountain League after an early league win over Pioneer Valley in week 2. But the competition really begins to step up beginning here tonight, facing a very hungry Rigetti squad still looking for its first win of the season. First ever meeting between these teams, it would be one to remember. Second quarter, no score. NIPOMO breaks the ice. Gabe Evans doing that from 3 yards out. NIPOMO with a 7-0 lead. They would enjoy that until late in the half. Warriors, Braden Claiborne connecting with Cooper Bagby for the touchdown throw. Defensive battle after 2 quarters. Game tied 7-7 at the half. In the third, NIPOMO jumping out in front again. Literally, Evans diving into the end zone for his second touchdown. 14-7, NIPOMO moved to the fourth. Fog rolls in, a surreal scene, setting up for a crazy finish. Under 2 minutes left in the game, Warriors down 7. Claiborne finding Elias Martinez. He gets behind the defense, and Martinez somewhere in the fog, going down the sidelines, taking it 57 yards, stunning NIPOMO, but the PAT, no good. So the Titans still led 14-13, just over a minute to go. Ensuing kickoff on the onside attempt, the ball pops right into the hands of NIPOMO's Alex Terrones, and it's clear sailing. Well, not exactly clear, but you get the idea. Terrones taking it back for the touchdown. The Titans then would hold off a late Rigetti drive, and NIPOMO wins an absolute thriller, their 10th straight win dating back to last season. NIPOMO staying perfect, beating Rigetti 21-13. So NIPOMO wins a wild one here. They improved to 6-0 overall, 2-0 in league. They'll be back home next Friday with Paso Robles. Rigetti drops to 0-5, 0-1 in league. They'll be back here next week with Pioneer Valley. Reporting in Orchid, Dave Valley for Friday Football Focus. Back to you, Mike.
Thank you, Dave. More Mountain League action next from Pioneer Valley, plus highlights from the Ocean League as we make a stop at Santa Maria High School.